Welcome to the Module 7, Lesson 10 Debrief. So earlier in our concept development and application problem, we took our 8 by 5 rectangle and we cut a piece off of it and simply moved it over. By doing so, did we change the area and change the perimeter? These are the questions we need to answer. But first, how is the area different from the perimeter? Well, as we looked earlier, the area of a shape is the inside portion. How many square units does it take to fill the inside of it? So if you think about a swimming pool, how much water would it take to fill the pool? If you think about a swimming pool, it's talking about the inside of the shape. Whereas the perimeter, it's not measuring what fits inside, it's how long the boundary on the outside is. So if I had a piece of yarn or a piece of string and I wrapped from this point here all the way around until I got back here, how long would that yarn or string have to be? In this shape here, it would take 26 inches of string to wrap the entire outside boundary. Now the inside would fit 40 square inches. The outside would take 26 inches to wrap around the outside. Now, taking our shape and shifting over a piece of it, does that change the area and perimeter? Does it change just one? Does it change nothing? So I put together the same cardstock and I just took this section here and I moved it over. Now this piece here is still 8 inches. This side here is still 5, but we're not measuring this side here. We're just measuring the outside boundary, which now looks a little different. But by moving the piece over, did I change how much it would take to fill up the inside of the shape? No, because I didn't add or take away to the shape. I simply took a section of it and moved it over. So the area remains 40 square inches. We did not add or take away from it, we just rearranged what it looked like. So the area of this shape, even though it looks different, is still 40 square inches. But the perimeter, it does change. So if we add the outside boundary, we have 8 inches here, we have 4 inches here, we have 3 inches here, another 8 inches here, 3 inches here, and 4 inches here. So what is 8 plus 4 plus 3 plus 8 plus 3 plus 4? Well, when you add all of those together, you get 30 inches around. Here, when we didn't cut it, it was only 26 inches around. So this perimeter, the outside boundary of this shape, is longer than the perimeter or the outside boundary of this shape. But the area remains the same. We simply took off a small section and shifted it over. We didn't add or take away. If I put that section back, it would still take up the same amount of space. So the area remains the same for both of these shapes, even though the perimeter has changed, because we didn't add or take away what it takes to fill the inside of the shape. What we simply changed was the shape itself. So the perimeter is longer here than it is here, but the area remains the same. So yes, you can change the perimeter of a shape, but keeping the area the same. Now, if I just took this off, we've changed both the area and the perimeter. But by keeping this piece with it, the area remains the same, the perimeter changes. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'll see you tomorrow.